All right, there's a big gathering here. Danat! Danat. Oh damn, there's a big gathering of, I think this tour bus just came. Yeah, tour group. Just came for the bamboo train. Danat's grown up, man. Oh, they're going to sell the bracelets. They're going up to sell the bracelets. Oh, this is a big group. I guess they didn't have enough seating. Some people are not going on. Danat looks grown up, man. Oh, so business is going well. Yeah, this is good business for them, huh? Yeah. A lot of customers. Yeah, so we're just on our way back from the bamboo train. Was a bit of a anticlimax, and usually is when you have good memories of a place and you try to recapture it, revisit those places. We kind of got the cold shoulder from Danat and her family, and I don't know, I didn't say this in the last campaign, but her mother, like, we arranged to meet on my last day, and I rang up to say that you know, I came earlier, and then she rang me. It was a missed call, but when I rang back she just hung up. So yeah, that was kind of weird. And yeah, because I think she understood, like I texted that I was leaving Cambodia, I was going back to Vietnam, and I tried to call back to explain, you know, that we came earlier, and yeah, she just hung up. So that was kind of weird. And this time, when we were leaving, I saw her breastfeeding her last child. Damn, she's pretty, she's very fertile. 9 kids. And she still, you know, got the energy to breastfeed her later child, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I saw Danat, and because they had a big tour group, they were focused on that. When I stopped filming, Danat did wave, gave us an extended wave. That was pretty cool. But I think out of her whole family, she's the only one that was friendly to us. I think to her older sister, she was really friendly the first time, but the time that I came up to their store, I didn't really talk to her, and since then they've just gave me the cold shoulder, so it's kind of weird. And unfortunately they're our only connection, because Danat's the only one that speaks really good English in that whole area, so it's a pretty big challenge to have any content out there if we don't have Danat. So not sure how we can overcome that, because, you know, one thing I didn't like about the mother was she tried to take all of our resources for herself, even though I explained it. Even the tuk-tuk driver explained it. Like, he said, yeah, this guy wants to like spread out the wealth. Well, she said, yeah, why are you giving out all the ducks here? Just bring it back to my place and we can share it out with my family. And I told the tuk-tuk guy, he was on board with the program. Like, he understood why we needed to share out the school bags and stuff, because I explained to him, like, they're getting a lot of cash, man. They got like $100 the day before, and they still try to get all the bags. And I said, we need to spread the bags to more of the students in the area, not just her family. So that was kind of, you know, it was kind of, she tried to monopolize all the help. And they already do really good business. Like, you know, even that latest tour group, they had like, I don't know how many people it was. I think it was $140 worth, Kay was telling me. Or just that one bunch of tourists. Not to mention the t-shirts and bracelets that they would buy. Although Kay said that he didn't think those tour groups would buy any t-shirts. And I said, oh, out of that whole group, there must be surely a couple of people that buy it. But he said, no, they usually just go for the experience and they don't buy the souvenirs. Being that as it may, like, business seems to be booming for them. So that's why it's surprising to me that the mother tried to like hoard all of the help. So I didn't mention that in the last video because I didn't want to give the whole campaign a bad taste, because it kind of ended off on a bad note. But yeah, so it'll be a bit hard for us to make content out there without that family, because they're like the chiefs there. They're like the lords out there of that territory. The only other one that speaks somewhat functional English is Somali, but she's kind of shy. She's not as effervescent as Danat, and that's understandable because Danat deals with tourists and it's kind of a sales oriented person, whereas Somali is just a student and quite a bit younger. Well, so yeah, we just ended off there. Thanks to all the contributors. As I've mentioned, Kenneth Huey, who was the spearhead behind the campaign. Also Jenny Tran, Peter Maxwell, our Cambodian donor, Mr. Stockless Lek, and Jim Yung and Joe Fritz from the last campaign, and also Keithy from Hillside. Yeah, it wasn't as exciting this time without the chaos, but yeah, hopefully the kids had a bit of protein, bit of quality protein. I tasted one bit of the duck. It was very good, very juicy and plump. Because it was just a roadside vendor, I didn't think it would be that good, but yeah, it was very tender, juicy meat on that thing. I was expecting something dry or, you know, less flavoursome, but it's very nice. I didn't get much, just got one singular piece. So yeah, it would be interesting to have a whole meal. Duck. Although I do feel for the ducks, man, but they didn't have any chicken, so we had to wipe out a whole family of ducks to satiate our taste buds, which isn't the best thing to do, but next time we might pick up a couple of chickens, a couple of broilers. So I don't feel so bad about wiping out a whole bunch of chickens. Yeah, there's a money exchange place that we usually visit up here, regularly go up here. It's 378, I think it is. It's well known because even Danat's family knew the exact address. It's opposite the market. number 74. Very popular money exchange. I think it was 74. 73, sorry. Yeah, 73. Yeah, that's where to go to change money for the best rates. I think the owner's a Chinese guy, from what my old tuk-tuk driver told me. Some random kids. Yeah, the population is exceedingly young here. Just many kids on the street, many kids working. Very young population, gives it that vitality, although they need some strong leadership. As I've said, the community seems a bit rudderless without that old head on the shoulders, you know, the older adults to kind of guide the way, as Whitney Houston would say. But anyway, battery's just nearly completely flat, so I'll just hop out of here. Just give a bit extra to Kay for helping us out. And I think I saw this guy yesterday at the market. Maybe he's a vlogger. He's got the professional camera gear. Yeah, back to our base, the Lucky Hostel. It's pretty cool seeing all the young kids on the streets, enjoying life, you know, spontaneous play. That place across the road where the construction's happening, they're coming along nicely. Girls are working on the building site. Got some students walking past. Going home from a hard work day. This building site is coming along pretty nicely. They've got some rudimentary construction equipment up there, mate. Look at that. It's made out of just wood. Planks. Not planks, but branches. Even this ladder is made out of wood. A lot of the stuff that would be constructed from metal seems to be made out of wood here, which is pretty good, I guess. It's good for the environment. After they finish, they can just throw it in the bush, or it will, you know, decompose. Biodegradable. Looks quite primitive though, but also pretty cool. Like, look at that, what do you call that? Lever thing. That's up here. But yeah, you can find my remote driver. Probably not the most charismatic, but he seems to know his profession very well. He's very helpful with things besides driving. The buildings, I don't know what this building's going to be, probably just a private estate, but they're coming along nicely. And yeah, we'll just jump out here, the Lucky Hostel where I'm staying. Yeah, I still can't believe they still had this plastic container after a couple of months. Pretty cool. Yeah, back home, okay. Where do you stay? At your house?
3 kilometers from here.
So at night in the evening you go home?
It's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
So 1 p.m.
7 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. you go home. Okay, cool, man. I'll just pay you, man, so you can have it off. So we agreed on 50k. 50k for Mr. K. I think I got a 50k note too. So yeah, man.
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm just looking for stuff to film.
Film?
Yeah. Yeah. Just keep the change, man. So yeah, just looking for stuff to film, man. Content, doing some charity, trying to do some charity stuff.
Where?